Mm, mm, mm. Welcome. You tuned in to the Scoring Black Man podcast. I'm your host, Hilltop, 12 Tribes, HILLTOPSTROPHIC, Hilltop traveling everywhere, but Zadok, Benaiah, Israel. Once again, I have my co-host up in here, Don Yehuda, the good brother Don Yehuda, aka Fire Talk Radio Podcast. Fire Talk Radio Podcast. Y'all go over to hit that subscribe button. Y'all also hit that subscribe button over here. We got a wonderful show for you today. This is the Scoring Black Man Podcast series right here. We're on episode 49. And today's topic is niggas always dragging their feet when it's time to be serious. You know what I'm saying? Once again, today's topic, episode 49, man. We're episode 49 of this thing. You know what I'm talking about? Niggas always dragging their feet when it's time to be serious. Shalom. How you doing, brother Don Yehuda? Fire Talk Radio Podcast.
Hey, shalom, brother. I said we going topless today, huh? This the beach edition.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? My
shirt good. Can you hear me?
But yeah, I hear you. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, it's just a little lag on my end.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm doing good, bro. Doing good. You know, it's been a long time. You know what I'm saying? You've been globetrotting. You know what I'm saying? I've still been stuck over here in the States, but you know, we're gonna make it do what it do today. We're gonna knock this one out the park.
Yeah. You know, and we ain't gonna hold y'all. We ain't gonna hold y'all too long. But you know, we want to make sure we get y'all on a good power punch here. Let me get the description of today's show for y'all real quick. The description is Negroes always procrastinating when it comes down to anything serious / business. Let's discuss this issue now. But before we get into this issue, you know, I'm gonna start a little series called Scoring Talk News, where we just go over current events that's going on. So, you know, but I want to talk about something, man, before we get into the topic, man. What you think about Brick? Let's talk about Brick Lady real quick. We got a little time before we get into the topic. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna hold y'all long today, but we want to talk about Brick Lady today, man, real quick, man. What you think about that whole situation, man? You know what I'm saying? If y'all out there don't know what's going on with Brick Lady, it's the woman, the black woman. I think she's from some country in Africa, and she claimed that she got hit in the face with a brick. But now it comes out that she had played this trick before, and what she do, she shoots some what the hell they call that shit? Some kind of steam, and they shoot it up in their face, and they, you know, blow them out. I don't know if it's some kind of Botox or some kind of shit, but she shoot a whole bunch of that up in her face, and then they caught her at a party with a ski mask because she was covered it. And then as soon as she left the party, that's when she made the little video. But it's like the second time. She had raised about $42,000. You know what I'm saying? $42,000, man. 42 bands. You know what I'm saying? We in a victim Me Too, you know, woe is me type of world, especially over there in Babylon, America, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like anything to get paid, man. How low can you go? How low can you go? No, I don't think you really want to know. No. Hey, shalom, Professor Lovely Lady. But yeah, man, you know, and like, you know, you had people, you know, of course, you know, most of all the women gonna jump behind that, you know what I'm saying? But real ones seen it, you know what I'm saying? Real ones seen what was going on. But, you know, you're gonna have these Captain Kirks, man. They came out the woodwork. At first, I was looking like, damn, for real? A brother hit her in the face with a brick around a bunch of other brothers? You even had one dude come out and say, yeah, you know, she was running her mouth to the dude and blah, blah, blah. But he was in on the whole thing with the girl. You know what I'm saying? She gonna pay him a couple of bands to get online and say, you know what I'm saying, some stupid shit. Now it come out, man. Nobody see nothing but what that girl was, you know what I'm saying, shooting up in it. The nurse don't came out and said, nah, she came in here to get that shit sucked out her damn whole face. That I forgot. Professor Lovelady, what's the name of that stuff they shoot up in their face? You know what I'm saying? It might be that Botox stuff, man. But the girl don't shot up, and the second time she don't did it, man. What you think about that, man? Like, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? And we had like them capes came on, man. Like, yo, maybe we got a particular. And I'm like, we got to see what's going on because you go out there and just start jumping on men and women behind some stuff you don't even know what's going on. You might end up man getting killed out here, man. In these streets, man.
I didn't know that she was putting something in her face. I thought she actually did get bricked, but I knew she was going around taunting dudes, and then when they would say something to her, she would smack them or assault and walk off. And I know she had the BBL, I think. I mean, it just was like a whole bunch of confusion. I don't know what was really going on with Brick Baby, but yeah, that shit was crazy, man. But now that you're saying that she did it for the money, I mean, I could see it. If she done racked up 42 bands or more, I mean, hey, she's giving the blueprint to these chicks, I guess.
Hey, I think you called her Brick Baby too. I think that's a ain't that one of the rappers on the West Coast with
Yeah,
gang
not,
members and shit.
not to be confused with the co-host on No Jumper, but yeah, Brick
Lady,
Baby, that's
Baby.
her.
Yeah, man. That situation, man. I'm like, man, cause I'm just watching it daily. I ain't want to make a short on it. I make a bunch of funny shorts, and I ain't want to do nothing because I want to examine the whole situation and see what
Right.
was going on. You know what I mean? And as it just came step, just coming out, I said, man. Then I'm watching yours. I'm like, then now the nurses don't came out like, nah, she came here to get that stuff sucked out of her face. Cause that's why she kept touching. She kept touching it. Man, somebody hits her across the face with a brick. You ain't finna touch that damn thing. That thing's sensitive. You know what I'm saying? It's feeling in there. She don't shut that stuff up in her damn, you know what I'm saying, whatever was that. Cause she work in the medical field.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So she got access to all that. Now I don't
She
know how
done put,
long. Yeah, I don't know how long she gonna have access to that. I mean, how long she gonna have her job? I don't know how long she's gonna be in the medical field. Once they get a load of this, like, how long you got a continuous thing? Now you obviously taking something out the hospital and shooting it up in your damn thing. You know what I'm saying? And she wasn't in a hospital; she was in a clinic. The nurse said that was a clinic that she came and got that stuff sucked out of. You know what I
damn,
mean?
she done got a
Yeah, man.
BBL in her face, yo. That's crazy.
Man, that's it, man. It's retarded, man. And then I'm like, why she keep I kept wondering why she keep touching her shit. You know what I mean? Like, man, it's just it's a sad thing, man. It teaches our, you know what I'm saying, other young ladies, you know what I'm saying, and young men that they could just do some stupid ass shit to try to get some money. How about work? How about use your mind, your noodle, your creativity? You know what I'm saying? Like, we more than just trying to some scams, man. You know what I'm saying? It ain't about, you know what I'm saying, scamming. Now, like I said, she got 40 the last screenshot they had, she had 42,000 and something, you know what I'm saying? And but they say GoFundMe can hold the funds and send the funds back to the damn, you know what I'm saying, to the donors. You know what I'm saying? If it's shown that it's fraud. You know what
Right.
I mean?
Yep.
Yeah, so that's
Yeah. If
bad.
it come out like that, then yeah, she probably gonna lose all that money. But man, I mean, it's a hell of a scheme. Hell, 42 racks. Damn.
Just
Hey,
by
these kids be scheming.
whew, man, listen, man. And they just kept showing all the damn all the videos of her cussing, cussing out men. No, cause she the LGBT shit. So right before she did the video, she had a ski mask on. She dancing with her stud. But she always shoot videos talking about, yeah, this man hit me and this man did this to me and I fell down the stairs. I mean, boy, she got videos and posters galore, boy. I'm talking about Sympathy City, man. And because people so kind of just our people some kind of retarded, man. Our people kind of retarded. They'll go and just, oh, here go money and just go support that, but they won't support nothing else. You know what I'm saying? This is why a lot of black folks don't want to stick their neck out. You know what I'm saying? For their people because they know they don't get no support behind that. But they'll get some support behind some stupid mess talking about some she got hit in the face with a brick. She crying wolf. You know what I'm saying? Now, once I get so many of these stories, like this is like her second time making a GoFundMe and making a video off getting hit with something, you know what I'm saying, or getting beat up by a man. But she make videos constantly about some man hit her, and you know what I'm saying? It's like, and this is I forgot what country she from originally in Africa. But all she want to do is nigga. I mean, she's so more ghetto than that regular African American man. She is ghetto fucking fabulous, dude. And she's always talking about you broke motherfucking niggas and y'all pussy motherfucking niggas. And I mean, she sound like, man, like Shaquisha from the hood, dude. But she is from the hood. But she don't have no kind of African, morals and values, you know what I'm saying, at all. You know,
Man, she a damn Boondocks character.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Really boondocks, man. You know what I'm saying? So they haven't gave her that money out that GoFundMe yet. You know what I'm saying? But I'm pretty sure she getting some cash apps. You know what I'm saying? Whoever cash out, they ain't getting that cash out money back. You know what I'm saying?
So,
That's
so
goddamn
you
brand.
said this her second time doing the GoFundMe. Now, when she did it the first time, was it a similar situation, like getting hit in the face or something like that?
Yeah, yeah, you know what I'm saying? She shot that shit up in her face, you know what I'm saying, the first time. That was in 2020. You know what I'm saying? 2020 or
Mm.
2023. They got the video out, you know what I'm saying? She doing the same thing. And I don't deserve this. And I don't deserve this. Why? All you black men didn't do nothing. If you know all the black men like, we ain't see that what you talking about. You know what I'm saying? Like, but she do it everywhere. Just she have people now she knows. See, I don't know how much she raised in 2020. You know what I'm saying? But now,
Right.
and then, they were showing her Facebook and Instagram posts, same thing. You know what I'm saying? Same thing. You know what I'm saying? She got the cash apps out there, man. So people cash app her too. You know what I'm saying? She making a killing off of cash app. You know what I'm saying? Just not GoFundMe. She making that bread. You know what I'm saying? Right now, man. It's a crazy situation, man. That's crazy,
Yeah, man. She's giving these scammers a blueprint. Go get you some BBL solution and put it in your nostrils or something, man. You might
You
make
know what I'm
50
saying?
racks.
Yeah. Shooting that shit right here. All back here, man. You see it had a whole damn ear swollen, everything. I'm like, damn. But in my head the whole time, I'm like, listen, think about it, brother Dunya. Who just think about it now. You know what I'm saying? We don't see a lot of things, man. We don't been in the streets see a lot of things, man. Somebody hit you across the face with a brick, it's gonna tear your skin up a little bit too. You're gonna be scratched up. There's gonna be some blood.
Yeah,
You
that's
didn't see
true.
no scratches. You didn't see no scratches, no kind of red marks or you know what I'm saying, or like a bruise looking. All you seen was the shit was swole up. It's
Right,
swole up
right.
with that shit. You know what I'm saying? Swole up with that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? But hellified scammers out here. That PPP money, you know what I'm saying, running out, man. Everybody's still locked up in jail, you know what I'm saying? They still trying to get some more people. And the ones they didn't get, their money running out now. You know what I'm saying? It's getting low. It's getting low. But y'all do us a favor, man. Y'all hit that subscribe button, you know what I'm saying, over here at the Scoring Black Man podcast, man. They kind of fucked up the algorithm, you know what I'm saying? But we'll get into it another damn day, you know what I'm saying? But once again, today's episode, we're about to get into it. Episode 49. Niggas always dragging their feet when it's time to get serious and when it's time to be serious, man. Let's talk about this, brother W. Who the man? But we know our people are some of the most biggest procrastinators in the world. You know what I'm saying? They uh they always love to just talk, no action. You know what I'm saying? We all know them all. We know them all from the neighborhoods. We know them all from our jobs. You know what I'm saying? Maybe some of them our siblings, some of them our family members. You know what I'm saying? They just cannot. They have a procrastinate. Our people have a procrastinating gene in us. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know if that came through, you know, slavery. You know what I'm saying? Being, you know what I'm saying, mentally and spiritually and culturally um, broken, uh, or where that came from. But man, us African Americans, we have the best opportunities out of anybody from the diaspora. You know what I'm saying? Uh, just because we're in America, just because we are American citizens and we have that American currency, it opened up doors for us to be able to live a little more comfortably. I mean, comfortably, than our other brothers and sisters. But at the same time, I think that puts a gene in us that makes us always procrastinate, makes us, lazy, makes us not serious when it's time to get serious. You know what I'm saying? We can go into all measures of this. I mean, you can go into, you might be in a dead end relationship or marriage, but you procrastinate. You know what I'm saying? When it's time to get out, you know what I'm saying, and boss up, do your thing. You know what I'm saying? This go for the man or the woman. We all
Right.
had homeboys. We all had homeboys and homegirls. You know, we talking about doing things. You know what I'm saying? Starting a business or you know what I'm saying, doing something. And they all, yeah, we're gonna do this. When it's time to bring out that money, when it's time to go down and sign them papers and get certified and notified,
Mm-hmm.
they will be found. You know what I mean? Uh, y'all don't had the procrastinating homeboy when it's time to go. You know what I'm saying? When it's time to go to war, when they, you know what I'm saying, we was in the, you know what I'm saying, the streets, ignorant, dumb, going at our own people, a fake war. You know what I'm saying? But you still had niggas procrastinating. They the ones starting all the starting all the mess. But when it's time to go in there and throw some things, you know what I'm saying, or whatever,
Right. Right.
they, you know what I'm saying. But yeah, man, you know what I'm saying. Man, give us a little intro, man, while I get this video ready.
Yeah. Procrastination. Hey, that thing is something serious. Cause man, listen, I'm gonna speak just from my personal experience. I be procrastinating like a motherfucker, man. Um, you know, I think a lot of times when we procrastinate is because we have a fear of something. A lot of our people have a fear of change. They don't like to try something new. We get complacent. We like to just stick to the norm. So when something presents itself, such as an opportunity or a way to possibly get ahead, we find reasons within ourselves to kind of drag our feet, not try to attack the situation, not trying to take advantage of the opportunity that might present itself. So uh, it's definitely something we gotta, examine as a people. Definitely got to do that because we always want something. We want the reparations. We want, white societies to treat us a certain way, to acknowledge certain things, but we not doing what we need to do because we procrastinating on every level, whether it's the workplace, whether it's the social norms, whatever it may be. We are procrastinating people. So definitely, man, let's jump into it and see what we can pull up out of this subject and hopefully, drop some gems on the audience today.
all-time high.
Yep.
And that
of procrastinating. You're not a procrastinator.
You're not a procrastinator.
Yeah, let me get this the sound act like it was when coming out. I got it up. Hold on one second. Let me. Yeah, the procrastinator, man. That's it's our people to the T. It's
Yeah.
our people. You know what I'm saying? Constantly procrastinate. It just can't help it, man. You know what I'm saying? And we'll get into a little couple stories here in a second.
Hey, we don't procrastinate to get to the bullshit though, just like girly brick face, the brick lady. When it comes to something like that, we don't drag our feet on that. We'll be quick to come up with a scheme and get them dollars real quick. But when it comes to something that can be passed along, that can be built on, we drag our feet when it comes to that.
Yeah, yeah, most definitely. Let me see, can I get this thing to play? Uh, the volume. Hold on a second.
Yeah, the volume was just playing not too long ago.
You have a habit of procrastinating. Big difference.
Was you hearing anything? Because I wasn't hearing nothing.
Yeah, yeah, I heard it.
Oh, y'all would know what I'm saying. Hey, Professor Lovely Lady, did y'all hear her say anything out there? Let me know what I'm saying, so I could I just play it because I can't hear it, but it'll be all right. I'll let you be able to know. Say you, as long as you can hear, you can let me know what they're saying.
Yeah, I hear it on my end. Go ahead, push play. I'll let you know if I don't hear it.
Okay, for sure.
Because if it's a habit, I can teach you to use science to break it. So let's talk a little bit about procrastination. Who in here struggles with procrastination? Yeah, and the rest of you that aren't raising your hand are just procrastinating on doing it, aren't you? I know. You see, I always thought procrastination had to do with the thing I was procrastinating around, right? Like that procrastination has something to do with work. Believe it or not, procrastination has nothing to do with your work. Procrastination is a form of stress relief. Let me explain this. So let's say that you've got some stuff going on in your life, and heck, who doesn't have stuff going on in your life? Maybe you're fighting with your significant other. Maybe mom's or dad's health is failing and it's really, really upsetting you. Maybe you've got some financial stuff. You put too much of your savings into Bitcoin, and now that that's crashed, you're stressed out about it, right? And so you go into work, and when you get into work, you got stuff to do. You kind of walk in and you got this big stress ball that subconsciously is hanging over your head. And so you walk in and you sit down, and you know you got 13 phone calls you need to make. And you also know that you've been chickening out, you've been making easy calls, and there's a bunch of CIOs or other people that are higher level that you haven't been calling. And so as you sit down to do it, you got the stress on your shoulders, your brain that it starts to go, wait a minute, well, you want me to make a call to somebody that I'm scared to make? Absolutely not. I'm so stressed out about, can we just watch some cat videos for a minute? And next thing you know, an hour's gone by. And then, of course, what do? You beat yourself up. So the only way that you can break this habit, and that's an important word for you to hear, you're not a procrastinator. You have a habit of procrastinating. Big difference. Because if it's a habit, I can teach you to use science to break it. You see, all habits have three parts. There's a trigger, and in the case of procrastination, the trigger is always stress. Then there's a pattern you repeat, and in the case of procrastination, it is to avoid doing something. And then there's a reward. You get a little stress relief. The only way to break a habit, you guys, is not to deal with the triggers. You're never going to get rid of the stress in your life, but you can 100% change your pattern of avoiding work. So next time that you're in a situation where you feel yourself hesitate, you spent way too much time checking out the highlights from last night's scores, what you're going to do is you're going to go, oh, I must be stressed out about something. Acknowledge the stress. Then go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I want you to count to yourself because I want you to interrupt the habit that's stored here, and I want you to awaken your prefrontal cortex. Then I want you to just work, just for 5 minutes. The reason why I want you to only work for 5 minutes is because your problem isn't working. It's the habit of avoiding. I just need you to start. And here's the other cool thing. We know based on research that if we can get you to start, 80% of you are going to keep going.
It's your Black therapist, Jenny Dela Cruz, and we're going to talk about why do we fall into procrastination. Number one, we fall into complacency. Number two, we struggle with a lack of emotional regulation. Number three, we may be experiencing the impact of microaggression and racism in the workplace. Number four, toxic environments, whether it's an intimate partner, friendship group, or work environment. Number five, negative self talk. You're your worst critic. Number six, learned helplessness. This is the impact of abuse overall. Number seven, we're overstimulated. If it's not all the social media apps, it's our flat screens, and sometimes we just need a break. If you want to learn more, make sure to subscribe. It's your Black therapist, Jenny Dela Cruz, and we're going to talk about why do we fall into procrastination. Number one, We fall into complacency. Number
Okay,
two,
okay,
we struggle with
okay,
a lack
okay.
of emotional
Hold on.
regulation. Number
I thought I
three,
stopped
we
seeing
may
it.
be experiencing the impact of
Oh. Okay. John Yehuda, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. I had to turn on the TV so I can get. I caught the white lady like halfway through. But what was she really getting into on that video? You know what I'm saying?
She was basically saying that procrastination is a habit. It's a form of stress relief. So basically, when a person feels stressed out about something, about a situation, they'll start procrastinating in order to relieve themselves of the stress. And so, in order to combat that, she was saying that there's techniques that you can do, in order to not procrastinate. She was just saying, like, just for example, like if you had an assignment or something work you had to do, to just start and do like 5 minutes of what it was that you might have felt stressed about, and do it, because once you do it, she found that 80%, what a study showed, that 80% of the people would continue, and they would, stop procrastinating with what it was that they needed to do. So that's pretty much what it was. She was just highlighting that you could combat procrastination because it's only a habit and it's a stress relief mechanism.
Man, correct, man. And you know what I'm saying? One thing you were saying before we started the video, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you like, man, I procrastinate. I know I damn sure do too, you know what I'm saying? Especially I have a schedule which I like to try to stick with. And it's, Monday through Friday, hit the gym, hour, you know what I'm saying, total a day. So let's say if I want to go, I try to now go do like 30 to 45 minutes, you know what I'm saying, upper lower body in a day, and then hit do 30 minutes cardio, and then like one day out the week, maybe 2 days out of the week, I got a straight cardio. You know what I'm saying? Well, I'm on there for an hour, you know what I'm saying? Incline, climbing mountains type, you know what I'm saying? Stuff to work your legs out and work your cardio out. Sometimes, man, I get up in the morning, man, I procrastinate, man, you know what I'm saying? I don't have a good night's sleep, you know what I'm saying? At least I think. Get up, you know what I'm saying, and just start procrastinating, you know what I'm saying? And before you know it, yeah, it's 3 or 4 o'clock in the afternoon, you know what I'm saying? But we all got things that we procrastinate on. I mean, it might be a certain diet, like, oh man, I'm just gonna, I'm gonna try not to eat as many carbs or as much meat, or I'm gonna try to eat this right here. I'm gonna try to eat a whole bunch of salads. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to take this diet, and then the procrastination come in. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
Procrastination come in. You know, you missing that 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 regular diet that you've been eating. You know what I mean? Which could be bad for us. You know what I'm saying? But, 'cause the procrastination I don't see, man. I remember this channel, the Scoring Black Man podcast. Me and who I consider a good friend, especially at the time, uh, we had been, what I'm saying, talking about, man, we been on the phone, he'll call, man, we've been on the phone, man, for about 3 hours. So most of him we're just talking, you know what I'm saying? We talking red pill content. I didn't know what red pill even was. But we just talking like men, you know what I'm saying? And then I got the conversation to talk about all the serious issues within our, just not, some red pill type stuff. So but me and him was talking like, yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? He asked like, yeah, man, we gotta come up uh, with a podcast to call it the Scoring Black Man Podcast. I'm like, hell, man, yeah, man, I like that right there. Man, we're gonna do that, man. You know what I'm saying? So all this like early part of the COVID, but we've been having these conversations before we came in, but now we talk about, what I'm saying, doing the COVID. So make a long story short, you know what I'm saying, we just steady having all these conversations, private conversations and stuff. So then one day I'm like, man, listen, man, Best Buy, they got some super sales on some real good computers. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
Laptop. You know what I'm saying? You go get, you know what I'm saying? I said, all we need is a computer and a microphone. You know what I'm saying? We all got it. Everybody always keep a little speaker, and you really don't need a little speaker. You know what I'm saying? You can use the speakers on the computer or whatever. You know what I mean? So, yeah, that's all motherfucker need. You know what I mean? And shit, man, I went and snatched up a computer. It was originally like 1,500. They had it marked down to 1,000. I got
Mm-hmm.
RAMs galore. You know what I'm saying? All the RAMs, all the gigabytes, everything I need just to do this little shit right here. And I want to, video editing. I want to do all that on there. You know what I mean? All that I procrastinated on, I ain't got a ring like yet. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? They get you that crisp, man. Go buy a little. I think at Walmart they're like $12. Probably over here in Walmart in Thailand, I could probably go right into the little store and get one for about $5 or something, $4. But damn, yeah. So when I got this shit. I like, man, come on, you know what I'm saying? So as y'all see, we did the first 5 episodes together, but the Negro came out up and but he just procrastinated. Yeah, the Negro came out of, you know what I'm saying? The Negro, that is, the Negro, he want to, like we doing the show. I don't care, you want to, what I'm saying, smoke your weed, you drink your, what I'm saying, your drink your drink. Hell, what I'm saying, so I'll be sipping on a little beer, a little wine. You know what I mean? You want to know what I'm saying? But the whole damn show, he just you are a nigga here. They gotta let you know he talking like he's just smoking the hardest Zaza that the Most High don't bless the earth with. You know what I'm saying? Like one log or something. I'm trying to talk. I can't even talk because he just coughing. He can't even damn talk because he damn. I mean, it's just like, hold on, man. Goddamn, put your thing, put your thumbnail on or something, dude. You know what I'm saying? Your microphone on mute or something. You know what I'm saying? But the Negro come out of the motherfucker. You can't say nothing to it. And so, the nigga get these spirits that come out of him. But ever since I've known him, he always been a procrastinator. Like one of the biggest procrastinators I don't ever met. You know what I'm saying? He from Detroit. West Side too. He always brag about that. You know what I'm saying? Just procrastinates galore, man. And I'm like, I got some story about that nigga procrastinating. You know what I'm saying? Like procrastinating. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't plan nothing with this dude. Like we say, all right, Dirty Hooter, man, we're gonna go to Las Vegas, man. I got the rooms set up. You know, and especially woo. This is what it is. Blah blah blah. You like, okay, man, shit, that's what it is. Time to come the day before or the morning of, or 2 days before. Yeah, man, I ain't gonna be able to go. You know what I'm saying? He knew the whole time he ain't going. But some people just like to do stupid shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But some people just like to procrastinate. They professional procrastinators. You all
Mm-hmm.
know. We all know them. Like you can't plan nothing with this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? You can't even plan no serious kind of business or nothing. You know what I'm saying? And he always, you know what I'm saying? And these always be the ones, somebody, you know what I'm saying, that got these business ventures they want to do with you. But you can't even trust them. They're gonna procrastinate too damn much.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, the show kicked off and I think the last show we did together, that's like the number one, show on this series, this episode 5. So we had a good chemistry. We did hours just talking. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we had years of just talking hours. You know what I mean? So we just got to, full of fear and so I'm like, you know what I'm saying? But he want to do straight. Hell, after about 2 or 3 episodes, he was like, oh man, shit, we got to, I don't know what I'm saying, dude. I think it's over. I'm like, over. I'm like, man, I can't just talk about no goddamn. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's serious issues within the black urban community. I ain't coming to talk about a specific thing. I don't have a specific agenda. You know what I'm saying? My agenda is to talk about all the serious issues within the black urban communities from a street and biblical perspective. You know what I'm saying? Because we have to feed you niggas medicine in the form of candy. You know what I mean? So, but that guy, I mean, we always know people that just procrastinate. Like we know, men and women that's dead in relationships and marriages that they so afraid to, I guess, sleep in the bed by themselves or break this routine of madness, a routine of dysfunctional shit, to start a new life and blossom. You got some people, man, they dying fast. We got brothers and sisters dying fast because they're so stressed out because they procrastinated on breaking a routine. You know what I'm saying? unhealthy routine. You know what I'm saying? At that. But man, enough of my babbling, man. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, brother W.
No, you're right. I mean, a lot of times, it's interesting with that the storyline with your boy, because y'all do have, for the Scoring Black Man podcast, the highest rated show outside of the biblical conversations with him. You know what I'm saying? That should have been motivation enough in order to keep the program going and, taking it to the next level or two. But once again, when people get out their comfort zone or is not meeting certain requirements, we start procrastinating on doing what we need to do. The sister in that second video hit on some points, and I'm gonna just land me back off of what Sister Professor Lovely Lady said. In that case, she said, another form of procrastination may be because a Negro is lazy. Laziness do play a strong reason why we procrastinate too. Sometimes it's fear. A lot of times it's just being damn lazy. And the laziness comes off of a point that I wanted to highlight with the sister that you put in the second video, which was the number 7 reason, which was overstimulation. I find like myself, I be having, like, I got 2 or 3 businesses that I started up and I'm doing, right? I'm into the real estate. I do overages now. And this last one, I was supposed to have been started months ago, but I was procrastinating because when I get on to fill out the forms or look up some information, I get sidelined by the social media. I go on there to look at something. Next thing you know, you seeing a story, you seeing the images on the side or what somebody said, and now I done went down a whole damn windy road of social media scrolling, and hours done passed, and I ain't got nothing done. And that's like day in and day out. So I started constantly saying, man, let me stop. Let me stay off of social media. Let me, try to control just my urge to look, scroll, and see what's going on and be entertained by, the memes and the short videos and all of that. So a lot of times it'll intertwine between laziness or overstimulation to why we not progressing or why a person not progressing and doing the things that they know they need to do. So, even like with the Scoring Black Man podcast with us, you know what I'm saying? I know you've been globetrotting and everything, but in essence, we've been kind of procrastinating on getting the shows out and keeping it going just due to, certain things that we doing. And I know we can make time to make it happen, but we just be procrastinating, just keeping it 100. You know what I'm saying? So it's just something that the Negro just be doing, man. Like, I know it ain't just a Negro issue, but niggas just be doing that shit at an all-time high level.
All-time high.
Yeah. All-time high.
Hall of Fame procrastinators out here, man. Hall of Famers, you know what I'm saying? And they'll tell you, like dude like they're talking about, you know what I'm saying? Man, I'm just procrastinating, man. I'm a procrastinator. Boy, you is a procrastinator. Always talking this bossed up. Bossing up, you know what I'm saying? You don't need to, you know what I'm saying? Bossing up. Well, boss up and stop procrastinating. I don't know how much boss up you can do, you know what I'm saying, when you're procrastinating on the goddamn time. You know what I'm saying? Our people got to stop that, man. You know what I'm saying? Our people, man, procrastinating on all type of levels. You know what I'm saying? Like you say, man, we could be knocking these shows out constantly. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, I wanted to start a series on here called Scoring Talk News, where we just, come here like maybe twice a week for like 20, 30 minutes and just talk about the current events. But, I'm saying, I've been talking about this for the damn longest, but procrastinate, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes, I'm saying, like, we want to knock out these shows, but, I get up in the morning over here or whatever, like it's the morning time right now, and I'm just procrastinating, you know what I'm saying? Or I don't, I'm saying, I'm tired, or, what I'm saying, I made it, went out the night before to the little bar, I had a couple of drinks, I'm just tired, just lazy, or something, or I just get up and just don't want to damn do it. Like, damn, I already got it planned. You know what I'm saying? Every damn thing. But let me push it back. Let me push it back then. You know what I mean? So, and we apologize for that, but it's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't mind. This why this channel is, prevalent, because it's made to take a mirror and put it right in front of our faces, all our faces. You know what I'm saying? We're going to attack serious issues within the Black and urban community from a street and biblical perspective. You know what I'm saying? Everybody can't take that. That's why, you know what I'm saying, we don't have, you know what I'm saying, a big audience, or you know, certain genders might don't want to come, certain gender may watch more than another gender, because it's all about accountability, responsibility, you know what I'm saying, and you know, humility, man. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing wrong with admitting our own faults. You know what I mean? Like, we're not gonna make a show and man, like, you know, every show we do, we're not, you know, guilty of some of these things we bring out in our, you know what I'm saying, topics. You know what I'm saying? We're good at this stuff. You know what I mean? And so that's why, you know what I'm saying, I always wanted this to be a real show. You know what I'm saying? Now, dude, you know what I'm saying, I started off with he just kind of wanted to, you know, just lay it to the Black woman in America, or you know what I'm saying, and you know, that's cool. So I mean, if you don't want to do a red pill, my whole mentality, I say, you know what I'm saying, we got too much to offer. You know what I'm saying, we can wake up these Negroes, also give them their heritage at the same time. You know what I'm saying, wake them up to who they is. You know what I'm saying,
Right.
according to the Texas, you know what I'm saying, the Bibles, the you know what I'm saying, the oracles. You know what I mean, and so I just wanted to do that, man. You know what I'm saying, and this situation, like, man, like, part that the part of procrastination that kills me is when it's time to do business. That, you know what I'm saying, so you could generate some funds to take care of your family. You know what I'm saying, maybe, you know what I'm saying, leave some money, maybe, you know what I'm saying, make a whole bunch of money and leave a legacy and, you know, a fortune from generation to generation. You know what I'm saying, our people miss out on so much opportunities because we procrastinate the most for some reason. You know what I'm saying? We
Right.
got too much indoctrination. You know what I'm saying? Too much indoctrination to tell us, you know, this is not cool. This is not cool. You know what I'm saying? You a square in the lane if you do this. Well, you a square in the lane if you got them getting out of the business. If you go study and put some shit in your damn head, your knowledge to get some money, you a square in the lane. Shit that we trying to tear down. These are the fables. You know what I'm saying? And the smoke screens and the facades that the Storm Black Man podcast is trying to break down. We want to tear down all these little bullshit doodle. This is what's going on. Our people have so much stupidity in their mind because, you know, they've been indoctrinated with, you know, the abusing and shit like we got to do last episode when we did the movie review on they clone Tyrone. One of the clones, one of the damn little genes in the DNA clone must be procrastination, bullshitting around,
Right.
bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Shooting a bobo and bullshit. You know, it's time to wake up out of sleep, like the Bible say. It's time, you know what I'm saying, to gather together, like the Bible say. And it's time, you know what I'm saying, even the Bible talk about, man, you know, you can't leave an inheritance. You can't leave an inheritance if we always procrastinate. Man, we got so much good. Like, our minds are some of the best minds on the face of the earth. You know what I'm saying? And just in about 7 countries I probably don't been to so far in my life, I can see we have some of the great, man, our minds is up there, man. We're, you know what I'm saying, we're some of the smartest, if not the smartest, on the face of the earth. We've just been indoctrinated so much and been, you know, cloned and you know, and like we always bring out, you know, certain things in our foods, certain things in the vaccines and the injections that they give us as babies. It's kind of, you know, we know that mercury, those vaccines of the baby been tied to mercury and also been tied with, you know what I'm saying, autism and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Let Ted Kennedy Jr. from the Kennedys, you know what I'm saying? He's been on his tour for years and years and years, been talking about it, but they would not let all these doctors come before CNN, I mean the Senate and Congress to give their testimonies because they know they out. You know what I mean? So some of this stuff maybe, you know, scientific, you know what I'm saying, shot into our genes, you know what I'm saying, you know, but some of it, most of it is just up here. You know what I'm saying? It's the will to do, you know, it's the will to want to, you know, succeed, the will to want, you know what I'm saying, to stop procrastinating, man. Like, it's that shit just been breeding into us, man. You know what I mean? I think, you know, I think one of the things when they start breeding, you know what I'm saying, just, you know, I don't think it's nothing wrong with marijuana, But when they start promoting it to our people, like, hey, you need to be doing marijuana all day, every day. I think that's one of the things that got our people lazy. You know what I mean? Lazy because you're gonna smoke, you know what I'm saying, or whatever you eat it, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna get tired, you're gonna, you know what I'm saying, take a nap, you get up and do the same thing over and over and over again. You know what I mean? And then before you know it, you don't blew the whole goddamn day. Ain't do nothing but get fucked up.
Exactly. Yeah, you hit a
Ain't do
point
nothing.
right there.
Go ahead.
You hit the point. You hit a point because that right there is a social trap right there in itself. You know, with the legalization of marijuana. Not saying that people wasn't smoking before they legalized it, but you know, once they did, it took it to another level of consumption, and so that right there, we already know, like when you use or smoke weed or use most narcotics, if it's not an upper, that it's going to put you in a state of being lazy. And then once you get lazy, you already know you're going to be procrastinating on a whole lot of different things on a whole lot of levels. So you got Negroes out here getting a high power, smoking. Next thing you know, you might have had something you had to do. You'll put it off to later on the day, knowing that you're not going to get to it. You know what I'm saying? So they got a lot of trick bags going on right now within the communities that got our people procrastinating. You know, that goes into a couple points that the sister was talking about, you know, like being complacent. You know, when you smoke weed, you get complacent. If you're in a state of what you think to be of comfortability, you get complacent. You know what I'm saying? She said being complacent is one of the reasons or one of the markers of why we procrastinate. You know, a lot of times we want more, but we got what we need. And so we're not going to go the extra step to get it. We're going to put it off. Oh, I'll do it tomorrow, or I'll do it later today. But then you get to rolling up or you get to cracking the bottle. Next you know, later today is tomorrow. Tomorrow is the day after. The day after is next week. You know what I'm saying? Before you know it, the year is over and you're like, damn, I ain't get a damn thing done. Nah, because you procrastinating. You know, we call it bullshit. You bullshitting out here. You're a bullshitter.
Man,
So a lot of times we be procrastinating on things we got to get done. And that's why you see a lot of us don't have what we need or want at the measure we can get it at because we procrastinate.
man, you hit uh, a super point. You know what I'm saying? Let me make my confession to thy brothers and thy sisters. Uh, a problem that I always have. Well, I ain't gonna say I always have, but problem I don't probably have for the last at least shit, maybe the last 10 damn plus years. I like a good light beer in the morning. Right now, light beer, right? It's about what time it is over here? 9:07. That's my coffee, a light beer. Now, sometimes, you know, now if I drink two, I might not make that gym early in the morning. You know what I'm saying? That's why I gotta hurry to get that gym in before I can drink one. But let's
Right.
say, you know, but let's say I don't went to, you know, a bar or something the night before. And or well, I'm gonna put it here. I try to not have open bottles of liquor. You know what I'm saying? Because if I open a bottle and I pop that seal, it's gonna get drunk up. I mean, gonna get drunk up that day, but every day I'm taking a shot or two. You know what I'm saying? If it stay in the box, stay sealed up, it can stay in that joker for months, man. I won't even touch it. You know what I'm saying? It's a mind
Uh-huh.
over matter. You know what I'm saying? But the point is, but if you know, I might make it in the morning. I just came from drinking the night before. I really, you know, what I'm saying, got me a 2 hour nap. I'm back up. I'm still feeling like it's, you know what I'm saying, like it's, you know, bar time or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, let me take a shot real quick. Man, you take that shot,
Uh-huh.
man. You done for the rest of the day because really, you know, you're not gonna hit the gym. You're just gonna be around, you know, eating and taking another shot or drinking a beer and taking a shot or something. You know, you fuck up your day. You know what I'm saying? And this will make you procrastinate. You know what I'm saying? This is why, you know what I'm saying, we gotta cut out bad habits. You know what I'm saying? You got to cut out bad habits. You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
really don't start it. Really just like, all right, I'm not gonna drink a beer or nothing. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I really don't drink liquor like that too much. You know what I'm saying? I just like my Patron Anejo, my Don Julio Anejo, or my Casamigo Anejo. I like Anejo tequila. You know what I'm saying? Little shots or whatever. A little light beer. You know what I mean? But I said I ain't gonna drink no beer or nothing until the afternoon. Certain afternoons, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna try to, this better the third. But when I do a show, I like to get a little relaxed. I have a bottle of wine. Y'all know I usually have my my little glass of wine right here, you know what I'm saying? But I don't got a glass of wine today, so I say, man, hell, I get me drink me a little beer, man. But you know what I'm saying? I get relaxed, you know what I'm saying? Get y'all the real of the real, you know what I mean? But yeah, man, that can mess up your whole day. Now, I ain't gonna mess up my day 'cause I'm going to the gym after this right here.
Hey man, explain this to me. How in the hell you trying to drink a beer and go to the gym?
It's a little small beer. Now, hey, if it was one of those double deuces or 20 with the 25-ounce cans now, if they're one of them or bottles right there, man, look at man, it'd be way late in the afternoon. You know what I'm saying? But it's still so early. You know what I'm saying? A little one beer here. Once I don't say I get through here, I'm gonna give me a breakfast, and then I'm gonna know what I'm saying, relax for about an hour, and probably by 1 o'clock I'll be ready. 1 or 2 o'clock I'll be ready.
Hey, calories stay in place like a bug.
Hey,
calories ain't going nowhere.
Hey, you said some real shit. I worked that treadmill. I'm like, yeah, well, my cardio good, but your belly fat or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Your midsection, it always come from your diet, and that beer is a part of that. You know what I'm saying? You better off drinking wine. You better off drinking wine, and that's why you know what I'm saying. I had stopped drinking beer for a while when I was in the States. I would just drink, some red wine. I keep me a bottle of red wine. I drink, a glass or two. You know what I'm saying in the afternoon or whatever. But since I've been over here, I haven't been drinking. I think I've been about one bottle, but I got to stop by drinking my red wine and put this right here up the beer because the beer will, you know what I'm saying. That's you know what I'm saying. That's gonna keep you, you know what I'm saying, your love handles in your belly there. You know what I'm saying? They call it a beer belly.
That's what I was talking about. Like, you get up there, drink 1,000 calories and some beer, go treadmill it out, and be right back with the lunch special. Let me get that beer or that glass of wine.
Yeah. So if y'all want to, you know what I'm saying, so any bodybuilder, you know what I'm saying, I got bodybuilder homeboys, like, you know what I'm saying, they in that, Mr. Olympia and all that right there. They tell me, look at man, stop drinking beer. You know what I'm saying? Just drink wine. You know what I'm saying? And if you go out on the weekend, you know what I'm saying, you might drink your light beer, man, but probably try drinking cups of shots, you know what I'm saying? But drink your wine, you know what I'm saying? If you got to, you know what I'm saying? And I like red wine. Red wine, you know what I'm saying? That's my thing, you know what I mean? I just, I've been on a beer diet since I've been over here. I said, man, I got to cut this beer out, you know what I mean? So, but I'm going to do it. I ain't gonna procrastinate. I gotta stop procrastinating. You know what I'm saying? Cause you know what I'm saying, I really don't cut it out until late in the afternoon. But you know what I'm saying? And then some days I go without on drink, you know what I'm saying? I don't have no beer at all. You know what I'm saying? I just try to drink water, have my water days to try to flush out the system. You know what I'm saying? All the way good. Need to go on one of these water diets, you know what I'm saying? A 3-day water diet, they say it does everything, but I'm kind of scared on that right there. I'm like, hey, I got to eat something. Hell. What about a water and a salad diet? You know, say a 3-day water and a salad diet. Start off with that. See if that cleans me all the way, man. I might, you know what I'm saying? I might do that real soon, though, man. But yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? It's been a good show. What we want to get, you know what I'm saying? Want y'all to get out of this, you know what I'm saying? Out of every show, man. Nobody's above the people. We all have these problems that we share. And you know what I'm saying, our people, you know what I'm saying, our whole thing is to point out the problems that's in our community, serious issues, and address them. And we address them together, you know what I'm saying? We try to come up with solutions together, you know what I'm saying? And one of the main things that's hurting our people is procrastination. We got to stop doing that, especially procrastinating when it comes down to do something stupid. Then you procrastinate. You know what I'm saying? But don't procrastinate when it's time to do something to help yourself and help your community. You know what I mean?
Right.
With that said, right there, you know what I'm saying? We love y'all, want y'all, you know what I'm saying, want our people to boss up and really do great things. Brother Dunny, who the final thoughts?
Yeah, so definitely a good bill. Got to get out of that spirit of being a slacker, a procrastinator. You know, Proverbs 13:4 says, "The soul of the lazy man desires and has nothing, but the soul of the diligent shall be made rich." So, words of wisdom right there. Don't be a lazy MFer and desire something and then you end up not getting it because you want to drag your feet. You want to, bullshit around. Be about that life, be about that action. Once you place your mind to do something, do it. Give all your strength, all your understanding to it and do it. So that way you can reap the rewards and benefits of it. Also, you know, shameless plug with Hilltop Traveling Everywhere. As you know, my homie is out of the country, been traveling. Don't be procrastinating to go see these other places. That's me also. Like, I'm speaking to y'all, but I'm speaking to myself too. Don't procrastinate to get out of America and go visit these countries. Go try a little bit. Go see the sights. If it ain't nothing but a vacation, or you get with a brother or sister that's already over in a location, and just go over and visit them just to get a feel for what's going on outside of America. As far as generational wealth, we need to start procrastinating on building businesses and flourishing in that aspect. We need to have a bunch of little Tulsa, Oklahomas in all 50 states worldwide. You know what I'm saying? Wherever a black man or woman set their foot at, we should have a Tulsa, Oklahoma, and we should be able to build and commerce with our people no matter where we at, because we are omnipotent people. We everywhere. So we should be getting that bag from everywhere, getting the resources everywhere. So quit procrastinating, quit being a sluggard. Let's make sure we do what we got to do so that way we can elevate, we can get the bag, we can get the kingdom, we can get the glory. We ain't got to wait for no damn handouts.
Man, you said two powerful things just then, man. Stop and this and the two things you just said then, this is the main two things I want y'all to get out of, out of this show too. Stop procrastinating. The main thing, stop procrastinating when it comes down to business. I said it earlier, we're too smart. I've been to at least 7, 8 different countries, and I'll be going to probably 7, 8 different in this damn next year alone. I'm gonna just keep going. Hilltop Traveling Everywhere. The Most High tell us He made the world for us. You know what I'm saying? Even in the Quran, it tells you, that when you start to travel, same thing in the Bible, that's when you increase your knowledge. You know what I mean? So in the business aspect, we're some of the smartest people on the face of the earth. Don't be afraid to start a business wherever country you at. Don't be afraid to go outside the country and start a business. To your second point, don't be afraid to travel. The travel and the business can go together or can go separate. You know what I'm saying? I got so many brothers and sisters, family members, friends, just brothers and sisters, period. Our people that, hey, brother, man, I want to get my passport. I hit up, talk to them a couple weeks later, man, I ain't went yet, man. I'm going Monday. You talk to them 2 weeks later. Yeah, man, I ain't went and got it yet. Stop procrastinating. Stop being scared. Stop listening to people that haven't been outside the country. They might tell you, hey, man, no, we're safe right here. But at the same time, they're telling you that you're unsafe. They're telling you the white man is killing you. The police brutality, they're telling you that you're killing yourselves. So how are you safer in there? Don't be afraid. Get out your comfort zone. Don't be afraid to start going visiting places. You know what I'm saying? You'll be very, very surprised how you're accepted by other people. Much respect, much safety, and everything. But hey, man, we love y'all all. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna leave y'all with the scripture, Ecclesiastes 12, chapter, verse 13 and 14. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear the Most High God and keep His commandments, for this is the whole duty of man. For the Most High God shall bring every work into judgment with every secret thing, whether it be good or whether it be evil. Man, we love y'all all. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to Professor Lovely Lady. Peace and abundant blessing to her. Peace and abundant blessings to everybody who tuned in and watched. Man, we love y'all. This is why we do this show. We ain't making no money. You know what I'm saying? We getting hated on. We're getting, you know what I'm saying, knocked out of algorithms, everything, man. We got 1,400 subscribers, and you know what I'm saying, channels is getting all kind of messed up. And it's all of the blink of an eye. That's even Negroes in YouTube. Hey, episode 50 coming up. Jealousy part 2 within our people. We're going to talk about it. Why we have this spirit in us to just be jealous of each other and do evil things to each other. And whole culture part 2. I really want to dig deep into why and how and why have the whole culture taken over America, and it seems like it's now taking over every Western world and spreading to the Eastern worlds too. We're gonna dig deep into that. We got 2 topics in one show. So y'all spread the word, y'all hit the subscribe button. If y'all haven't already, y'all spread this channel to your brothers and sisters, other people like mine. Hey, spread it to the white folks, spread it to the gentlemen. You know what I'm saying? We want them to hear it too. You know what I'm saying? It's all love. Shalom.
Shalom.